To all of you maggots out there who are apologizing now for voting for Trump,
ain't no true Trump supporters apologizing for shit, Sally. Try again. He's doing exactly what we voted for him to do. Now, if only he could figure out a way to grant your wish and get you guys to fuck out of this country, that would be a bonus.
I believe there was a little bit of confusion on my post about the division. I'm not apologizing, not sorry for my vote, and I 100% agree with the Trump administration. My views and beliefs align with those of President Trump. I am sorry that some of you seem to have a hard time accepting there are other people in this country that have different views and beliefs than you. I am sorry that many of you are having a hard time coming to terms with Donald Trump as your president. I am sorry that many of you cannot have a conversation with anyone else without name calling, getting upset, disparaging, or belittling because you do not have a valid point. But I am not sorry for my vote. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope this clears things up. God bless you.
Okay, I have a confession to make, Consider the fact that I am black. I've been black my whole life, and I plan on being black for the rest of my life. For the next 150 years, I'm planning on being on this planet. I'm gonna be black. Now, here's the secret. I did vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, surprise. I know most people don't know that, but it's kind of out of the ordinary. But yeah, I voted for Donald Trump. But I'm going to explain to y'all the reason why I regret voting for Trump. Okay, I'm going to spend the next 5 seconds explaining to y'all why I regret voting for Donald Trump. And I'm finally willing to admit it. Here we go.
Every person that voted for Donald Trump, this is your fault. Everyone told you he was a dictator. You knew he was going to be a dictator. You voted against everyone else's rights, including yours, and you didn't want to take responsibility for your actions. And then once he started to be an actual dictator, like we all fucking seen the first time, and we knew it was going to happen the second time, you want to stand together and get rid of him. Bitch, it's too late. Bitch, you voted the man in. I'm talking about millions of you bitches voted this man in, and y'all even doubled down and said that he was going to be better than Kamala. And look where the fuck we are, in the middle of a motherfucking war that you said Kamala would start. How stupid are you? Can't get rid of him. That would be the Supreme Court's job. And guess whose side they're on? Because it's not yours. Now we're in an active dictatorship because you don't like black women. Imagine that. Imagine that we're going to be able to tell our ancestors and write them stories about how Donald Trump became the president that tore down the United States of America because half of America doesn't like black women. And they're racist. And they smell like dirty. Can't go back. You already fucked America. The best thing you can do is just shut the fuck up.
The Democrats want you to believe that they lost the 2024 election because of online communists. It's not the president's fault. It's not the vice president's fault. It's not the Democrats' fault. A party that has billions of dollars. You know whose fault it is? It's your fault. Your responsibility. You need to take responsibility for Kamala Harris losing. Kamala Harris is a sweet lady that's done nothing wrong, and you should apologize to Kamala Harris. She lost because of you. You're responsible. You did this. You might be thinking, oh, but weren't the Democrats running the country for 4 years? No. You are responsible for why the orange man is president. You need to look in the mirror. You need to take some responsibility for making Trump the president. You need to apologize to Kamala Harris right now. You've been very bad.
Literally, many people are saying no one thing. We should stop fighting. We should come together. We should forgive each other. That sounds good, but I think there is one important question. Can people move forward without first learning from the past? In my opinion, saying I am sorry is a good first step, but real change is bigger than words. Real change is shown by action. If someone says give change, people will not believe it right away. Trust takes time, respect takes time, people wants to real action. Another things I noticed, this politics has become too personal. Today many people do not only disagree, they hate each other, families stop talking, friends block each other, neighbors argued every day. I do not think it healthy. A country becomes stronger when people can talk even when they disagree. We do not have to think the same, but we should respect each other. I also believe every voter should ask questions. Do not believe every speech. Do not believe every social media video. Do not follow a leader because other people do. Read, learn, think, then make your own decision. That is what a smart voter does. At the end of the day, people care about simple things. They want wood, good jobs, they want lower prices, they want safe shelters, they want a better future for their children. Those things are more important than political fights. So maybe the real question is not who was right, maybe the real question is what can you today to make tomorrow better, because the past cannot be changed but the future can. That is my opinion. Now want to hear from you. Do you think people deserve the second chance, or do you think they must first learn trust? Tell me your opinion in the comment. Let's continue.
Now, hear me out when I say this, but Donald Trump is the necessary evil that this country needed. The people that voted for him were going to continually look for him. They were always going to look for their white tea savior, because in their mind, there has always been an unjust to them. So they always needed someone to correct it or to save them. Now, this is in no way to say that he's going to fix anything, because he's not, and most of us won't benefit from it at all, other than maybe help fix the plague of racism that has been over this country for centuries. Within the last couple of months, we've been able to see other countries prosper without the concern of racism. We've been able to see that we're indeed the brokies in the third world country with Gucci belts on. But I don't know. I mean, we got 2 years before we find out, has anybody learned anything? So there's that.
If you voted for Donald Trump in 2016, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, affirmative action, today's Supreme Court ruling that businesses can discriminate against queer folks based on gender orientation for religious freedom, this is your fault. And I would like for you to accept that, because the blood for this is on your hands, all of it. We're so concerned about Hillary Clinton's emails in 2016 that you let a president with pending sexual assault cases, harassment cases, 3 or 4 bankruptcies, get up into the Oval Office, one of the powerful offices in the entire world, after attacking the disabled, hell, even attacking your own daughters, wanting to attack his own. This is your fault. Your abstaining to vote in the 2016 election contributed to the overturning of Roe v. Wade affirmative action. Accept that. Now that you've accepted it, what are you going to do about it? Because here's how you fix it. You do something about it. You protest. You call your senators. You call everyone that you voted in this bitch. Because you should be just as angry about Supreme Court justices taking bribes from billionaires and the overturning of Roe v. Wade, the overturning of affirmative action, etc.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are talking about the topic that is creating a lot of debate online. Some people who voted for Donald Trump are now saying they made a mistake. They are asking for unity. They are asking for forgiveness. They say America should stop fighting and came together. But many people are asking one simple question: can forgiveness, can for responsibility? Let's talk about it. A few videos have gone viral recently. In this video, former Trump supporters say they are sorry. Some say they believe life would become more affordable. Some thought their economy would improve. Others believe that promise they heard during the campaign. Now they say things are not what they expected. Some even say they no longer want to support either political party because they feel both sides have failed them. That is a big change. But the internet has not responded with kindness. Many people replied by saying, "You had many changes and understand what you are voting for." Others said being sorry now does not erase the damage. This is where each conversation becomes difficult. Everyone makes mistakes. People can change their mind. That is part of democracy. But when political decisions affect millions of people, trust is much harder than rebuilt. Many immigrants, LGBTQ Americans, Black communities and other groups says they spent years hearing harsh words and seeing politics that made them feel unsafe. Now they are asking, why should immigrants forgiveness people it supported those ideas? That is fair question. At the same time, another question is also fair. If people admit they were wrong, should they welcomed back into the conversation? If you nowadays accept change, then how can society ever move forward? Real change should always be possible, but real change also requires action. Words alone are not enough. Anyone can post the video saying I am sorry. The harder part is proving that those words is real. That is means listening, learning, respecting others and supporting positive change even when it is uncomfortable. Forgiveness cannot be demanded. If you must be learned, that is true in families, it is true in friendship, and it is also done in politics. Another interesting part of the debate is unity. Many people say America is more divided than ever. Families argued over politics, friendships stopped talking, neighbors no longer trust each other. Social media has become a place where people attack each other instead to having honest conversation. That is not healthy for any country. Demanding is normal, hate is normal. People should be able to disagree without seeing each other enemies. That does not mean ignoring serious issues. It simply means the reminding that every America still shares the same country. Some people believe both political patriots use division because angry voters are easier to control. Either you agree with that or not. No one thinks is clear. Fear and anger spread it much faster online than respect is understanding. Every day millions of people see video that makes them more angry. Every few videos is every people is listen. That is one reason why is political climate feels so tense. Now let's talk about responsibilities. If some truly regards of political decision, that should they do? First, admit a mistake honestly. Second, learn why other people were hurt. Third, support better solution in the future. Real Regret is not about the getting sympathy. It's about the becoming a better criticism. Nobody expects perfection, but people do expect honesty. History shows countries become a stronger when people learn from mistakes instead of repeating them. Democracy depends on citizens who are willing to think, ask questions, and change their option when a few facts appear. Changing your mind is not weakness. Ignoring fact is no political leader is perfect, no political party is perfect. That is why voters should never follow politicians like celebrities. Every elder should be questioned, every promise should be examined, and every election should be based on fact, not emotion. At the end of the day, his story is not only the Donald Trump. Is it about the voters? It is about the every election. It is about taking responsibility of their choice we make. The people truly want the unity. They must understand the unity is built on honesty, respect, and accountability, not simple on asking everyone is forgot the past. Healing takes time, trust takes time, and forgiveness takes time. The future of America will not depend only on the politician. If you demand the wherever ordinary people choose anger of understanding, wherever they choose blame or responsibility, wherever they choose division on respect, choose this blame to every voter. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your decision. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Please remember to say respectful even you disagree. Do not forget to like or the video, subscribe to the channel. If you see the next video, take care, bye bye.